No, I mean, when we did it the first time, we had no idea. It was year by year, and slowly. I mean,
Actually,
always
I
hoping
didn't
it'd
know,
be a tradition.
but I didn't that first year realize we had signed long-term deals with sponsors. I honestly believe the first festival was 4 days. We did it in 120 days, and I thought that was it. And I remember driving up the West Side Highway, and were only able to show 15 minutes of gangs from New York, and Gangs of New York. And Bob called and said, why did we only show 15 minutes? And I said, well, because it's going to Cannes and blah, 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 blah. And he said, well, next time you should tell me. Next year, make sure you tell me these things. And I was like, next year?
Niro. Bob, you got something to say? Bob, how proud are you of this festival? Tell me.
Oh, I'm very proud. Obviously, lasted, it's just lasted until now. What more could I ask for? Could we ask for?
Well, I wanted to put it in, and I never get involved in any of the movies. The most I ever do is say, someone ever approaches me, which is rare. Can you help? I say, those are the people. I stay out of that. This I just wanted screened, and then there was so much resistance, and also from people I was surprised to hear the way I understand it. Because to me, is let the movie be screened. It's what's going to be the big deal. But it was felt that it was not because of the person who had made it, that there were certain things he was discredited for. And so it got into a big controversy, and I did not want it to get into whether it was perception or not, tainting the festival in a certain way. I didn't have time. I just didn't want to do that. I didn't have enough information. I knew a lot of things, but I didn't know enough about that. And I still feel that way. I think it was perceived as an anti-vaccine movie, and that people would be saying, now they won't get vaccinated, da-da-da. And it wasn't that. It was about what was in the vaccine. And other things that even I'm learning now. There was also another movie called Trace Amount, which I found very interesting, I was told to look at. So there's something there.
It seems like every year there's something showcased of yours, which, what does it feel like?
We'll run out of things eventually, but now we're okay. No, it's good. I'm happy to do it. I'm looking forward to it. It's 40 years. It's hard to imagine.
Where does that film rank for you? And in your early days, you did a lot of great stuff, but that seems to be the one that keeps coming back.
Well, it was with Marty. It was our second movie together. Was it our second? Yeah.
Yeah, Mean Streets.
Mean Streets was our first, I know, but I mean, and we had a great feeling, all of us, about the script. I remember when I read it, and Schrader had written it, and Schrader was a very important screenwriter at the time, more up and coming, as I remember, and we were all excited about it. And Michael and Julia Phillips. Everybody, so we were anxious to get started. So as soon as I finished 1900, we filmed a few weeks later. But you never have an idea of how a movie will be received or what it is, or some movies can be cult classics, if you will, that people like, that you never would think or whatever. So I just don't know.
Speaking of...
Right here, guys.
Anna, see if Frida can call
It is film at the core, and then only so many people can go in at a time, and then the band Acid is playing live with it. So it's a different kind of experience than you get either from just music or film, and it's about the issues of nuclear war and what we all it's got an interesting message too.